You guys, I filmed my vlog twice with the internal microphone off. I'm going a little crazy right now because I've got three major things going on. Number one is packing, because we're moving in like a month and we're moving into a new house. And that's amazing, awesome, but it's also really stressful because there's so much to do. Number two is Dragon Con projects. We've got 1 million of them and they have like 1 million different parts and they're really complex and they're fun, but time consuming. And then number three is just work in general. It's really crazy there right now and I've got a lot that I need to do in a very short period of time and I'm going a little bit crazy. But I'm here, I'm vlogging, I'm doing something I really enjoy and it's nice and the internal microphone is on now, so yay. I was planning on my video being short this week, but then AU Katie asked that very interesting question of what 3 authors we would invite to get dinner, and I immediately said, Joss Whedon! And then I had to figure out who else I would invite to dinner, and I found myself contemplating this quite a bit, because my next reaction was John Green. I would love to sit down and talk to John Green. But I'm not certain that Joss and John would have a lot to talk about, so that could possibly kill the conversation at the table, and I definitely don't want to do that. I mean, they do both write about young characters and coming-of-age stories and positive spins on romances, so maybe they would work well together, I'm not sure. But then I thought of Gerard Way, who, he writes comics, that counts as an author, thank you. And I think he and Joss would have a lot to talk about. So, you know, they both write comic books and they like comic books and they like sci-fi and vampires and stuff. So, good conversation there. Very interesting, actually, I would think. But Gerard and John, I don't think would have a lot to talk about. So, my answer for 3 authors I would want to invite to dinner has to be Joss Whedon, Gerard Way, and KL. You can thank me later, KL. Also, you'll need to watch Buffy first. Of course, it is also my responsibility to talk about Writing Week, which is next week. We're going to be talking about point of view or POV. If the other nerds are down with it, I was thinking maybe we'd do something a little bit different, and instead of us all blabbering on about our personal opinions about our favorite point of view, that maybe we would each take a point of view and define it and talk about how it's used and have a little bit more of an academic discussion. I'm not sure if you guys are into that. I'm not sure if our viewers are into that. So, comments are welcome on the subject. Would you like to have something a little bit more academic for this week where we each talk about a specific point of view and hopefully give more of a gamut of all of the point of views? Or do you just want us to babble on end as we normally do and talk about what works for us personally and how we apply it? Comments below, please. I'm really tired, guys. It's been a long week. A long week of not remembering to turn on my internal microphone. Like, that's the metaphor for the week. I forgot to turn on my internal microphone. I gotta get back to packing. I've got a lot of it to do. Assuming that I don't go insane and I'm not killed by a box, I will see you all next week.